We're back with more on the WHHI News, and here with all the latest on arts, entertainment, events, Diane Fisher-Simmons, good to see you.
Hi, Allie. It's good to see you.
You got a little bit of everything for us today,
huh? A little bit, yeah.
What's coming up for the weekend?
Okay, so before the weekend, we've got at the end of the month, I wanted to get this out there early because this is truly an American classic.
Okay.
Fences by August Wilson is being done, mounted by the Arts Center. And it's set in Pittsburgh in the 1950s. It's about the life of Troy Maxon, he's a former baseball star, and he's now, though, scraping by as a sanitation worker.
Ooh, yeah, that's quite a switch in life.
It's quite a switch in life, and then he attempts to assert control over his life and his relationships, which doesn't go well, of course, never does. But he also, there's a lot of betrayal that is found out, and it's a heavy story, but it's one worth seeing. In 1985, it won the Pulitzer Prize as well as Tony Awards. And in 2010, there was a revival with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
A movie?
Actually, they were on Broadway first.
Oh, wow.
And then in 2016, it was made into a movie with the same two actors, and Viola Davis won the Oscar for that. Denzel and Viola won Tony Awards when they did it on Broadway.
Definitely worth seeing that.
It's definitely worth seeing. Again, an important piece of American theater.
And I'm embarrassed to say, you asked me before we started if I'd seen the movie. I have not, but I will now. And I do know the name August Wilson, very well-known playwright.
Very well-known, very well-known. And that's January 31st through the most of February through the 24th.
Super.
Yes.
Sounds good.
So try to catch that.
Okay.
And then we have up next, just want to talk about, even though it's not festival season around here right now, we've got an oyster roast at Coast.
Okay. And it rhymes.
Yeah, and it rhymes. We always love that.
Yeah.
But the oceanfront dining there, you can go and get some live music in, a fresh special menu of local roasted oysters as well as peel and eat shrimp. And they're doing that on every Saturday, in fact, from 1 to 4.
That sounds great. Yeah. Boy, and there are people around here that just love their oysters.
Love their oysters.
They'll probably go every time.
Yep, for sure. The next thing I wanted to mention is a fun little place. We have driven by this multiple times and wonder what is going on over there. They have it set up really nicely, streaming the lights and everything. And this is Jarvis Creek General Store. It's a fairly new little establishment. And they have big outdoor, big screen movies by their fire pit.
Neat.
Yeah, and it's a family movie night. On the 18th, they have Super Mario Brothers and then Trolls on February 1st.
The kids will love that.
Yep, and that's every other Thursday for that. But then every Wednesday and Friday evening, they just have a nice fireside with friends going on with food trucks out there.
How great is that?
Yeah, you can grab a $5 draft or a glass of wine. And again, it looks like an interesting
place. And we all love a bargain.
place.
And people are really into food trucks these days, are they not?
They're very popular right now,
so that's neat.
Yeah. So the next thing I wanted to mention was at USCB Center for the Arts out in Beaufort. And make note that this is one night only, though. So if you're watching tonight on Thursday, it's Thursday the 18th only at 7:30 p.m. So you want to run out there to try to catch this if you can, because it's so unique. This is called Broadway's Next Hit Musical. All improvisation, and it's a made-up suggestion of hit songs from the audience.
Wow.
And they create a spontaneous evening of music, comedy, lots of laughs, I'm sure. The audience then votes on their favorite song and watches as the cast turns this phony award, not a Tony Award, but a phony award.
I like a phony award.
A phony award-winning song into a full-blown musical.
What a great idea.
Isn't
Boy,
that fun?
Who's ever doing that on stage has got to really be on their toes.
Yeah, big challenge for the actors, but it will be a lot of interactive fun.
Well, as always, thanks for bringing us all those great ideas,
You're
Diane.
welcome. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. We'll see you the next time,
Sounds
okay?
Good.
And we want to thank you for watching this edition of the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. See you soon.